You excited for the new Star Wars Rise of Skywalker, right? No. So the new Star Wars movie has come out today, and I have not seen it yet because it just came out today. Patience. But the reason why I say I'm not very excited about this movie is I'm not very excited about the movie. From what I've seen with the trailer and all the hype, if there's been any hype to the build-up, even now I'm not really very impressed. But of course, in classic Star Wars Disney fashion, I'm going to throw money at them even knowing I'm not going to like what I see. But they already know that, so that's why they bought that franchise. It is what it is. So as I go and participate in the cash grab, I'm curious to see what I actually really think of the movie. Now, I don't always listen to those websites that critique movies, you know, the movie critics, how they give them like the tomato ratings and all that stuff. Some of that stuff is just garbage if you ask me. Like, I'd rather see the thing for myself, or maybe even at least ask somebody who I trust their taste in movies is pretty decent. You know, it's sometimes a little better to get real feedback than these goofy critic people who are probably paid to say good things or bad things, who knows. But yes, the new movie's come out. Not very excited from what I've seen, and it's not because of what I've seen from this movie, it's what I've seen from the other two previous movies for this doofy saga they have put out now. I mean, come on, you know, they tried to, you know, make the transition from the old characters into the new characters, and it's just been a miserable failure. I mean, you try and get excited because you know that you're a Star Wars fan, and, you know, Star Wars has had its ups and downs, don't get me wrong, but you still want to see that bread and butter of the Star Wars franchise, the lightsaber battles, you know, the lightsaber. I mean, that's pretty much all I personally go and see the Star Wars movies for, is the lightsaber battles. And I can't tell you how sad and boring and laughable these past couple movies have done with these lightsaber fights. You know, they hardly even had any. You're patiently waiting through the movie like, oh, any minute now. Only to finally get to the point where it's this big build-up, and you got... It's like they focus so much more on the emotions of the characters instead of training these fools how to wield a freaking lightsaber. I tell you guys, I didn't realize how happy I was at the time, but I can definitely say I'm happy I saw the movie for what it's worth. Those movies with Anakin Skywalker, you know, his whole story, his backstory. As sad as that saga was, I didn't realize it was going to be better than this saga, in my opinion. I mean, at least you got a fresh take on some things, even though I still wanted that, you know, retro, old school Star Wars look, which these new movies bring. That's nice and everything, but it ain't really cutting it for me, you know? It's like, at least you got scenes with like Darth Maul. Gosh, that historic fight with Darth Maul and Qui-Gon. It's like, my God, you know, and Obi-Wan Kenobi, the young Obi-Wan Kenobi, and I mean, they really focused on what we want to go see in the movie, you know, at least in part, is the freaking lightsaber battles, you know. Yeah, we want to see the little space battles and the, you know, fighter pilots and all this stuff. Great. But a Jedi is supposed to get down to business and get that lightsaber going. So anyway, use the Force, all this kind of stuff. On the note of the old Star Wars movies, it was just terrible that they killed off the two best characters in the entire Star Wars universe, in my opinion. One of the two of the best, Darth Maul and Qui-Gon Jinn. In the same movie they died. They killed one killed the other guy, and then the other guy got killed by Obi-Wan. But so the new movie, Rise of Skywalker. I know it sounds like so majestic when you say it. The Rise of Skywalker. You know, of course they throw in all the, you know, the Star Wars movie. So far, that's one of the things that has been consistent, is the music is always good. I can always appreciate the music soundtrack. It's the whole point of me even going into the theater to see this movie. Number one is, come on, you know, there's no better experience than watching the freaking movie on the big screen. Yes. And number two, I want to see the lightsaber battles. The first movie was an absolute joke. Nobody even knew what the heck they were doing with the lightsaber, other than, what's that guy's name? Help me. I'm so Star Wars rusty. I haven't been following Star Wars ever since this saga came out. What the heck is that guy's name? Oh yes, Kylo Ren is his name. So Kylo Ren represented in the first movie. Actually, he brought the action. You know, the guy knew what the heck he was doing with a lightsaber. He wasn't like, to, you know, I know they're building up the story and everything, so the one girl's got to be fumbly with the whole lightsaber, and then she finally learned. It's just, okay, all right, we got it, you know, you're building up, maybe the next movie should come out, you know, wielding the lightsaber, know what she's doing. Next movie comes out, they team up, they have one little simple epic battle where they're fighting everybody or whatever, all the you know, knights looking people. Am I even saying that right? Whatever those guys were. You get the lightsaber battle, yes, but it's just something missing from it, you know? It's like, I don't have no idea how to explain it, but it's just sad. So now the third movie in the saga is out. I'm very happy to just get it over with. Never put these things back in the theater again. Good luck selling the Blu-ray or any other after the fact sales. I can't imagine this thing's gonna really knock it out of the park. Is it gonna make a lot of money? Absolutely. It's Star Wars. We expect anybody who's a real Star Wars fan, or at least semi-follow Star Wars, knows, don't get your hopes up. Who knows when the next saga is gonna come out? Probably in the next 10 years. Everybody old, wait all that time, and then of course if they screw that up, I don't know what to tell you at that point. Well, that's just my take on the movie before actually seeing it. Again, I hope I'm shocked. I hope I report back on the next video and go, man, was I wrong? But if this movie's even a step above the last movie, which ain't saying much, I'm still gonna be disappointed. They're gonna have to bring it, and I'm not sure they're about to bring it. Well guys, that's my review before the review. Be sure to subscribe. Don't miss my other videos. Go back and watch some of those videos you missed. Don't be missing out on the good stuff. And don't forget to hit that poor lonely like button, and I will talk to you guys on the next video.